Mira, aquí está. Vale, yo... Mírala, qué bonita que es. Entonces, yo estoy full ahorrando para Odette. Adivinar quién va a tirar ahora. Odette, пожалуйста, иди со мной. Я тебе жду. Por favor. No quiero ir al teleport, quiero ir a Pat, quiero sentir toda la esencia de Snezhnaya. Quiero caminar todo esto. Ya la música ha cambiado. Oficialmente, Benazz está en Snezhnaya. Por cierto, tengo el abrigo este, el cosplay de Fatui. ¡Uy, no! Yo tampoco lo puedo creer, tío. ¿Y yo qué hago en Notcry? ¿Por la cara? ¿O es la misión de Arconte? Uy, ¿tú también? Uy, van a hacer como en Natlan. Me acuerdo que en Natlan hicimos una fiesta de despedida también. La música. Que son 6 años, tío. Ay. Llevo mucho tiempo esperando esto, tío. Qué bonito. Pero, ¿esto es música de batalla o de cinemática? Pero qué temón. ¡Qué temón! ¡Qué temón! Tú, es verdad, hay que sacar al Traveler crío. Vamos, vamos. Esto es idéntico a Espina Dragón, tío. No quiero cofres ahora. El suelo es igual que el desierto de Sumeru, tío. Le han metido el efecto. ¿What? ¿Pero qué? ¿What the fuck? ¿Qué le ha pasado, Paimon? Este es el primer cofre de Snezhnaya. Uy, ¿ese oso? ¡Qué grande! Madre mía, que estoy en Snezhnaya, tío. Primer pájaro de Snezhnaya que mato. Por cierto, he visto que si yo hago así o algo... Es verdad, mira qué chulo. Puedo derretir la nieve, pero que esto es una chulada, tío. Puede que Paimon se enferme de nieve, de frío. Vale, solamente con entrar a Snezhnaya Paimon se ha puesto mala. O sea que Paimon tiene algo que ver con Snezhnaya. Uy, mira, me sigue. What? Mira, el viento, qué chulo, tío. Cinemática de una ya. Oh, no es cinemática. Esto no es cinemática. Vale, aquí Paimon y el Traveler se separan 100%. Ostras. Me recuerda en una misión del Advanced Warfare del Call of Duty, tío. Caías a los glaciares muy abajo y habían paisajes así. Madre mía, los violines, tío. ¿Cómo está, muchacho?
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
La música, tío. Antorcha Kresnik.
Torch. Civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. What was that strange sound? Paimon, is that you?
Esto es un poquito creepy, ¿eh? No hay ahora ni música ni nada. Vale, recuerdo que la alquimia estaba prohibida en Snezhnaya.
Hello, Descender.
Uy, ¿y tú cómo lo sabes? Hielo supremo. ¿Qué quieres que haga con esto?
You may now execute the command build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Ah, farmeas hielo y con eso puedes hacer como cosas. ¿Y esto puedo volver a llevarlo? Sí. Hostia, qué guapo. Madre mía. Aquí necesito otra vez el fuego. Sí, me está gustando la mecánica. Esto es lo que dije en el último vídeo, de que Snezhnaya funciona a base de esta roca. La música, tío. Kresnikita.
Prime ice constructs have a very short life.
Madre mía, qué música. Madre mía, qué temón. Vale, Paimon sigue desaparecido. Vale, Paimon. 2 personas. ¿Has cuando aparece Ronova? Qué bonito, tío. What? ¿Y quién la ha llevado ahí? ¿Y la ha acomodado? Pero no te enfades, que esa persona es buena. Si le ha hecho así es porque es buena. Vale, creo que es Pierrot, tío. No me lo puedo creer, tío, pero tan rápido. Pero tan rápido. ¿Pero qué es Pierrot? Es Pierrot. Pierrot es bueno. Bueno, realmente sí es bueno.
She's only sleeping.
Voy a llorar, tío. Por fin estamos en Snezhnaya tras 6 años. Es una completa locura, tío. Es una completa locura.
You must be the traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering with a powerful monster. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
Madre mía, qué hora cuando camina. A ver, realmente no ha hecho nada malo. El
The
traveler no...
unidentified subject has now left the area.
Are you feeling all right?
La música.
Where did the jester go?
¿Y cómo ella lo sabe?
When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name, and he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was too.
¿Qué? O sea que Paimon no se acuerda, pero Paimon ya conocía a Pierrot en el pasado. Madre mía, madre mía.
Any ulterior motives?
¿Cinemática? El tren está mamadísimo. ¿Cinemática? ¡Uy! Madre mía. Eso es suicidio. Por fin, la primera estatua de Snezhnaya, chavales. Oficialmente. Mira, consonancia, creo. De una ya, Aquí conocemos a los hacemos.
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
Excuse us, is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
Cherkaskaya.
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
Madre mía, os estáis muriendo de frío aquí. Parece que se haya drogado este, tío. Míralo. Aliosa.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any...
Doubt it. They're probably all closed.
Por fin, Snezhnaya. Estoy muy feliz, tío. Es que están a menos 60 grados. Podría ser, O sea, esto tiene pinta de menos 50 grados así, Parece la Unión Soviética, tío, cuando daban panes ahí. La gente no tenía ni para comer. Mira, toma, tu ración de pan del día. Árate. Ay, nos lo regalan. Perfecto. Mira la casa, qué bonita. Qué chulo, tío. Paimon está bien ya. La música, tío. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Puedo manejar al perro, qué locura. Al gulag. Se lo van a llevar al gulag. Ay, 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 el gulag. Venga. Al gulag. Nos fuimos. Qué chulo. Tío, las líneas del metro, mira Barcelona. Uy, ¿what? ¿El abismo?
Oh no.
La música. Se dice que está estrechamente relacionado con la ciudad dorada de Hiperbórea. Madre mía, me siento en Red Dead ahora. Cinemática. Primera cinemática. Bueno, no, primera no. Tercera. O cuarta. Pero cinemática pocha, no es de calidad, calidad. Madre mía. Aquí viene la arma, aquí viene la ropa. O sea que esta es ropa de Hiperbórea. Madre mía, pero bueno, ahora sí que estamos en Rusia, tío. Mira, una Kalashnikov. Le ha dado una AK-47. De verdad que está muy chulo, tío. Qué chulo. Me da gracia que tenga esta cadencia y todo, tío. Es realista, Uy, otra arma. Es un lanzagranadas. Se vino. Venga. Uy. Un boss. No fuimos. La música es 20 de 10. Tomarse un helado aquí sería muy gracioso. Ahí está Snezhnaya, estamos muy cerca. Qué guapa, tío. Qué locura, estamos en Snezhnaya, qué locura, de verdad que es que lo pienso y... Vale, ¿esto qué es? Diario de aventurero de Snezhnaya. Madre mía, qué guapo, tío. Aquí ya no se nota la pobreza. Mira hacia arriba. Ah, que son como puntos. Qué chulo, tío. Que esto es el multijugador, ¿no? Madre mía, porque esto parece VR-chat. Vaya nariz que tiene, también te digo. Kira, mira, Death Note. Esto me recuerda mucho a Belobog, tío. Madre mía, mira el oso, tío, qué locura. ¿Soy qué? Aquí está. Estamos en Snezhnaya oficialmente, tío. Madre mía. Vaya viaje nos hemos hecho, tío, para venir aquí. Es hermosísimo. Aquí vive la zarina. Glupov. El parlamento. Catherine. Madre mía, qué temón. ¡Qué temón!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva, and you're, Faye?
Good question.
Yo te conozco. Si tú eres de la misión de Linnea. Venga, nos plantamos la casa de los Fatouis. Sandrone. ¡Qué temón! ¡Qué temón! Mira, volví. Aún así, pronto me iré. Lo siento mucho, pero me iré y ya seguiremos otro día. Pues nada, yo aquí dejo ya el stream, chavales. Ha sido increíble. Muchas gracias por haberme acompañado. Y nos vemos ya muy pronto. Nos vemos. Chao, chao. Bye, bye. Tengo una voz horrible, si me escucháis mal, ya sabéis por qué. De tanto aire acondicionado, de tanto ventilador... Y con la calor que está haciendo estos días, o sea, ojalá vivir en Snezhnaya, tío. Donde no hay humedad, donde todo es seco. Y donde solo hace frío, tío. Que conste que he avanzado. Lo siento mucho, he caído en la tentación. He avanzado un poquito en la misión. Había una cinemática que es cuando el Traveler consigue la espada de 5 estrellas. Pero de ahí no he pasado más. O sea, la Play 5, jugar la Play 5 es mucho más. La parte que me he visto es cuando conocemos a Odette y cuando le decimos que nosotros hemos matado a la señora. Ya está. No he avanzado mucho. No he visto a ningún personaje importante. No he visto ni a Pierrot. No he visto ni a la Zarina. No he visto obviamente ni a Ronova. Así que de momento vamos bien. Uy, este te avisa de que hay una misión ahí. Vale, vale. Hostia, pero qué duro. O sea, si yo voy ahí, hay una misión y este te avisa de... Pero qué amable que es el tío este, el E. Se llama E. Vale, gracias. No voy a ir. Vale, pues seguimos con la misión, tío. A ver el menú. A ver el Porsche. ¡Borch! No me lo puedo creer. Lo he dicho. No me lo puedo creer, tío. Hay Borch, tío. Qué fuerte. Lo he dicho de meme, tío. Pero ojalá venir aquí, tío, en la vida real. Tipo San Petersburgo, así. La soprano. A ver, cántame. Cinemática. Se vino. Es ruso, pero no es ruso. Es como un ruso inventado. Es un ruso inventado, muy raro. Pero está guay. Madre mía. Vamos a hablar con la cantante por la cara. Que ella es la líder de la mafia, ¿te imaginas? Hostia, qué guapo este sitio, Mira Odette. O sea, tiene muy buena animación. Alyosha, tío, es un grande. Sin él hubiéramos muerto en Snezhnaya. Él nos ha hecho de todo, tío. Nos ha ayudado, nos ha traído a Snezhnogrado, ha salvado a Paimon al principio. Tío, el pelo que tiene Odette me recuerda a Rey Ayanami, tío, de Evangelion. Nos metemos a la mafia rusa. ¡Vamos! What the fuck. Pues esto es para unirme a la mafia rusa, tío. Tengo que... Obviamente, es para la mafia. Pero debería decir es mi nombre real. Rey papa frita, bla, bla, bla. Señor de las 7 calamidades. Es el nombre de Fanes. Es el nombre de Fanes y no es broma. En el libro este de Notcry mencionaban a Fanes como el señor de las 7 calamidades. Te lo juro. Esto es muy fuerte. Señor de las 7 calamidades, tío. El nombre de Fanes. Qué locura. De verdad que qué locura. Uy, la cara que ha puesto no le gusta, Ahí está Subaru de Recero en japonés. En inglés no, creo.
Ah, Mr. Metia. Oh.
Ah, cómo corre.
Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power contained within stellar linchpins.
O sea, las visiones del tercer descendido.
No, it doesn't affect us because the energy is used for. Okay, I got it. Stop choking me.
A ver si Paimon va a ser el tercer descendido. Sería muy XD. Pero no tiene sentido porque el tercer descendido es un tío, ¿no? Uy, las hadas. La guardia. Madre mía. Todos los fatuis ahí, qué chulo, tío. Pantalones tendrá que estar aquí 100%. Vámonos, el gallo. Es la primera vez que lo veo, tío. Y la música. Este tío me cae muy bien, no sé por qué, tío. Espero que no sea malo. O sí que sea malo, pero tipo como Arlequino, que al principio es malo un poquito, pero luego bueno. Con el palo este, el bastón de nubile, tío. Mira el vodka, bebiendo alcohol mientras trabaja. Tartaglia es comunista, tío. Está pidiendo igualdad para todos. Literalmente está diciendo todos iguales. El PSOE y el PP en España.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regraders struck back with style and a war of words ensued.
¿Qué es esto? Por la cara. Qué pesada la periodista, tío. Hasta el Traveler no le gusta. Mira la cara que tiene de cabreo. Mira la cara que tiene el Traveler, tío.
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project Stuja total 61%, securing a clear majority.
No me puedo sentar.
It's snowing. Could be a tough day ahead.
Uy, ya me terminó el primer acto. O sea, me lo imaginaba más largo,
You're back. Take a break.
No, está borracho, tío. Madre mía, ha bebido tanto alcohol que se ha quedado al suelo, pero qué locura la gente de Snezhnaya, tío. Es que es idénticamente Rusia esto, tío. Qué locura. Son unas palmaditas en la cara. Pa. Despiértate, va. Chas. Algo va a pasar. Algo va a pasar. Si está la estrella esa, es que algo va a pasar. Algo fuerte. Vamos a entrar en dominios y van a pasar cosas. ¿Y Tonya dónde está? Ahora es cuando aparece Renova. ¡Pum! ¡Madre mía!
I think I'll leave the Lelic question until after the show's over. Oh no.
Cinemático. A ver. Y le entra inspiración siempre cuando veo un concierto, tío. Uy. La música de fondo, ¿no? Algo ha pasado con la luz. O sea, no era cinemática, era como cinemática pocha. Vale. Yo estoy en el segundo acto ya.
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the camera. 1, 2, 3.
Dime que me la puedo guardar, por favor. Es como Dejia con Duñas dar en Sumeru. Es verdad, es Tonya, tío. La hermana de Tartaglia. Tiene los mismos ojos. Está enferma como yo. Se parece a Zuka un montón de Evangelion, tío.
I haven't seen snow like this in a long time.
El Milo parece que tenga la bandera de España. Parece un dictador, tío. Venga, Dios. Escuadrón armado. Madre mía, la bandera española, tío. Le voy a decir la verdad. Es que si le digo la verdad, no va a querer. Si le digo a Alyosha, mira, no, Alyosha no está aquí. Le digo la verdad.
A fan, I'm guessing. Today is just a dress rehearsal, so Miss Odette won't be meeting with Fan.
La típica sensación de cuando vas a la escuela empieza a llover muy fuerte y no puedes salir y se cancelan las clases y estás con tus amigos ahí dentro de la clase viendo el paisaje de fondo en la ventana con todo oscuro y las nubes. Me da la misma vibe. O sea, los militares esos no vienen tampoco. Ahí con la capucha.
He's back! It's snowing hard?
It's snowing hard.
So now we're stuck here?
Oh, Your Majesty the Tsaritsa, I beg you, please do not let tonight's snowstorm stop.
What?
This is a golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the two top stars in all of Snezhnaya.
I think I've changed my mind. Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way. Behave yourself, or you'll be begging for that blizzard.
Uy, y así empieza el acto. ¿Qué? ¿Ver el qué? Pero no es muy importante, es un resumen de cada persona ya.
Sorry to worry you.
Child must take great care of his sister.
I'm fine, really.
Madre mía, yo también estoy enfermo, Tony.
Look after yourself.
Los dos estamos enfermos.
Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
Hermano, el orden celestial durmiente. Pero yo creo que es una ironía, porque como ahora va a venir Renova.
At least she hasn't been getting any worse.
La música. Es un sueño, ¿no? El culto de la niebla oscura.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong, Defaulter?
There is no end to this path.
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
I am.
Then I bid you both farewell.
Y los abandonamos.
Are the precious moments of rest that those two... Huh? Are you really that sleepy, traveler?
Uy. Yo no entiendo nada. Era un sueño, vale.
Is it morning already? I should check and see what's going on.
Tiene la voz de sueño, tío. De cuando recién despiertas. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Alguien se ha matado? La pareja esta, tío. Seguro que han muerto.
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay here.
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow...
¿El sueño tendrá algo que ver?
Have I seen this moment before?
¿O no se acuerda él, no?
Did I have some kind of premonition?
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. No wounds on the bodies.
Just last night, they were chatting and joking.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to... Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels and plays, isn't it?
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just...
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine. Set in a theater during a snowstorm. A murder takes place, and the killer is among us.
Looking at who the killer targeted, and the clean entry and exit, it all adds up. I know what this is.
What is? What have you figured?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open so I would discover the... Such ruthless methods.
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuja at the Snezhnogradvecha. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. I'll do whatever you want. Just stop playing these mind games.
Was this really Lelik's doing?
I don't know if this counts as...
Música de Fontaine.
It's definitely on track to be the... Now's her chance. Odette's... Hey, Odette.
What is it, you guys?
Shh. Keep your voice down. You're Lelik.
All right.
Ella es Lelik.
Yes, I'm Lelik. And no, I'm not the murderer. And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my identity.
This mode of expression can usually own, and yet you're...
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it.
The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch.
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? I just had a simple question for you. Rosaline, in her final moments, did she have any last words?
Música de la señora.
I see. Well, that was a no. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss, even though I never approved of her methods. And she was an abrasive person. The fact remains that I am indebted to her. Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. It was extremely grueling, and it didn't exactly come naturally to me. All I could do was try to ignore the biting cold and practice. I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain, and fatigue. After enduring all that, I've become almost immune to the sensation of pain. I suppose that was the cost of survival. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night, of the look, sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame sealed within ice. She knew the location of every piece of core Ignis. If any recipient started acting suspiciously, she'd be on to them immediately. So, when news of Rosaline's death reached Snezhnaya, many people immediately crushed their core Ignis.
This is our second night here, but at least I found out a little. I hope she's been sleeping well the past couple of... Why do I feel like... Seriously? Is this payback for... Never mind.
¿Otro sueño? ¿Otra vez? Sí. Va a morir alguien.
Hey,
van a morir estos dos ahora,
for?
venga. Este sitio está muy chulo. Uy. Este sitio está muy chulo.
The hope that the star gives us is the only thing keeping us going. But I'm not. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
We know you mean well, but you're only sick.
Thank you, friend. But enough is enough. You're going to continue. I've given up.
No, tío, arrástralo, cógelo y llévatelo. No entiendo. Este sueño no lo entiendo, de verdad que no lo entiendo. A dormir, a dormir. Para siempre.
Coolish, wake up! Please, wake up!
Madre mía. Ya lo he leído esto.
The situation is identical to that of the two casualties.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked.
Now, she's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you?
That's a hideous thought.
How?
That's enough.
Colluding with criminals to all so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to... Don't you dare!
Sir, but... You were the one who told us not to stop. Other poor people have already died.
O sea que si alguien muere, su alma no va a las niñas Lacey, sino que se queda en un limbo.
A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet.
Juan Pablo. Esto es creepy, ¿eh? Tú por la cara estás así de chile y aparece este papel, la muerte ya está aquí. Da miedo. O sea, esto a mí me pasa y se me pone la piel de gallina también, tío.
What exactly does the note mean by death?
Ay, 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 ay. Ronova. La música.
For some unknown reason, the soul
La música, tío, música muy Asmodee, ¿no? La diosa desconocida.
Blended in. Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present.
Esta tiene musicón, tanto en misiones como en mundo libre, qué locura.
There's a dead person among us. The extra person.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be some mistake. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't.
Yeah. Even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside...
Then what if the problem... The ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf souls.
Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
El sueño. La ola esa negra que ascendía.
You know what, Mr. Brainiac?
Mr. Maniac.
You might actually be right. I'm trying to remember.
Ahora es cuando hace pa y es Ronova.
Even though my head feels like
Sería
it's
muy
going to
gracioso.
explode, it's all coming back to me. I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death. I love her. Her name was Litia Ozarova. Do you know what happened to her?
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her.
Oh, tiene celos con otro tío.
And she had lots of kids? Good. As long as she went on to be happy. That's all that matters. Besides, I'm dead. My soul has been wandering around here for so long because I was worried about her. But now, there's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next life.
Oh.
Take care, my man.
I knew Mr. Shram was already dead, but...
Death is cruel, no matter how we might...
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then?
Estoy muy mal con la garganta, tío. Pues hace tanta calor que usamos mucho el aire acondicionado en casa. Y usarlo mucho es muy malo. Es muy malo. Y yo mismo no lo uso. Yo sinceramente no lo uso. Uso más el ventilador. Que quizás también es la culpa de... Si lo tengo activado ahora. Pero ¿qué quieres que hagas? Sin el ventilador yo no puedo vivir. Hace una humedad aquí y una calor.
Knock knock.
Knock knock o toc toc.
Knock knock.
Toc toc. Pensaba que vas a decirme ahora esta noche o algo.
He's awake. He's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a look!
And Kate!
No! They're gaining on us! Quick!
Bueno, al menos no se rinden.
Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get...
Found it. This is my door.
What?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us. We can't leave you behind.
You must keep going.
Getting sleepy?
What time is it? Is it morning? I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days have been exhausting. Larry?
Venga, Shinji, de Evangelion, ahí, llorando en la silla.
Wake up! Everyone needs to wake up!
Madre mía.
You little...
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her?
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason.
But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you wait.
Adiós.
What would Paimon say if she were here right now? Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of
Va a morir alguien más, y está clarísimo, tío. Va a quedar el traveler al final solo.
Where am I? It's so dark in here, and I feel kind of dizzy. Huh? What was that noise?
Toño ha muerto. What the fuck? Toño ha muerto.
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
Va a sentarme bien. Hay que estar tantas horas sentado, tío. ¿Cuánto llevo? 4 horas, justo.
I'm alive? What just happened?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. Traveler! I won't let you die like this.
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great. I've already been used up.
Va a morir esta hora.
A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. I can go no further. The black mist is where I...
Why didn't you tell me soon?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything.
Adiós.
What do you need, sir?
Quedan 4 personas.
Tonya, how's Tusser been?
Tusser?
No es la hermana de Noville. No lo es.
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right?
No, and my brother's name is Razik.
Oh, why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm?
I think I remember now. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually call it. It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate. After a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once, so things could be like they used to, just for one day. I wanted to meet loads of friends, experience new things. He agreed. He snuck me up. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. It was awesome.
Oh, Tonya.
When I woke up, but there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. At the time,
Tonya, it sounds like by then you'd
Ella ha muerto ya.
already. Yeah, I know. I understand now.
Oh.
Dead. After all of that. It turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I was the one who abandoned him.
Pero tiene el mismo pelo y los mismos ojos que Tartaglia, también te digo, aunque no sea la hermana de
So
Tartaglia.
when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you.
Yes, truth of the matter is, I lost them a long time ago. My daughter's name was Iskra, and she also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old. After Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either, so she chose to start a new life. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I soon discovered that this was the only thing that made me feel any better. So
nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism. I know. So explain your false testimony then.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the snowstorm before I have the chance to cure her.
Me está cayendo bien este señor, Mira que al principio era así un poco malo. Me está cayendo bien, es el Chungunov.
Not again.
Chungunov.
Not this time.
Tienes razón, ¿por qué decir una persona que está muerta si la tienes ahora mismo enfrente? O sea, es falso, obviamente, es una simulación falsa. Pero es que aún así la tienes. No sé, como que él es muy melancólico. ¿Por qué aceptar que está muerto y tener ese sufrimiento si ya tienes inexplicablemente y aún sabiendo que está muerta a esa misma persona enfrente de ti y viva? ¿Realmente se le puede considerar eso como muerto, aún estando muerto? Muy filosófico todo.
Mr. Chuganov, stop. I suppose this is it. It's time for my adventure to end. My name is Patashka. It was nice meeting you all.
Patashka.
Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's time to say goodbye.
Sí, es justo al revés. Se presentan cuando se va a morir.
What are you doing, Tuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave. Can't keep lying.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were founded.
Madre mía.
I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop.
Hola, soy Ronova.
Am I hearing things?
¿Puede ser el Mitia este?
Knock at the door, but I don't understand. The snowstorm hasn't stopped.
Should we open the door?
Vale. El tío este con dos cojones ha vuelto, lo he dicho, es mi tío. Duro,
Hey everyone, I'm back. At the very least, we hope two lost souls find clarity, and the presence of those two is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in by the ley line. In which case, the deaths we've awoken to over the past few days.
If what you're saying is true...
O sea, los muertos que han salido han vuelto a las líneas ley, que es bueno.
Am I really dead?
There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the...
Se vino.
I guess this was what I saw. I must have desperately
El traveler reconoce el signo.
What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
It's Renova.
Ha mencionado su nombre. Mencionar un nombre de las sombras es castigo. Total. Va a venir ya.
Grim Reaper in this story refers to the ruler of death, you meant?
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here disguised in a familiar...
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report. But now it seems like that was the whole intention.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us. Then we started suspecting each other and searched for the deceased while they hid in plain sight.
By that logic, the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper...
No creo que es, pero quiero ver qué dice.
Identifying the Grim Reaper is a major decision to make. I should think it over carefully.
No creo que sea el viejo. El Alioso yo creo que sí, porque él es el primero en conocernos, es el primero en vernos, nos ha estado siguiendo siempre. ¿Sí? ¿Entiendes? Lo sabía, tío.
Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the
Ahora que lo pienso, Alosha siempre... Alosha siempre estaba al margen. Él nunca hablaba, nunca se metía a discutir con nosotros, siempre se metía al margen. Y lo dicho, él siempre nos perseguía. O sea, nos perseguía. Alosha es el primer personaje en conocerlo en la trama en Snezhnaya. Siempre ha estado de nuestro lado, siempre ha estado viendo y observando qué es lo que hacemos. Tiene que ser Renova. La campana. ¡Madre mía!
When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected anything unusual. We just assumed we were snowed in.
Damas y caballeros.
It wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something out of the ordinary was going on. But it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that, when Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
La música de Renova.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
Dios, qué violín.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing becomes clear. Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
Dios! Tan tan. El piano ahora, tío.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Uy. Uy.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Alosha?
La música. Ha valido la pena todo este relleno para esto. Me gusta. Esta misión de Arconte me ha gustado mucho. Al principio se ha sentido pesado, pero ya con el tema del misterio, la ventisca, que cada noche moría alguien, ahí el rollo ha estado muy chulo, tío. Ahora se viene cine, tío.
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death.
Madre mía, Yoshi a modo malo con la ropa negra y todo.
Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement, far beyond what I expected.
Madre mía, tío.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those long-lost souls. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me.
Necesito descargar esta música,
tío. Of course, ferrying souls is indeed my authority. Here, take a look.
Todos muertos, venga.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's too.
La cuota de hoy.
Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
I know we're already dead.
Pero ¿por qué juegas con nosotros? ¿Por qué no nos llevas así sin drama, sin teatro ni nada? Ha sido innecesario todo esto. Están jugando con nosotros.
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder.
Madre mía, qué bonito esto, tío. Matar, no. Matar es una forma de transgresión de mi autoridad por parte de los mortales. Yo tengo el control sobre la muerte, así que si necesito que alguien muera, no tengo por qué recurrir a métodos tan indirectos como matar. O sea, ella mata sin matar, porque ella misma es la muerte.
You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse too?
O sea, es justamente el revés de la inmortalidad. Es justo al revés.
You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
Nos ha maldito.
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come and what form it will take.
La música, tío.
But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me.
Para empezar, ha dicho algo en inglés de tongue, de cerrar la lengua o algo así. Dios, la música de fondo. Estamos enfrente de un serafín bíblico, tío, qué fuerte.
Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, That's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days,
¿Quién es tu jefe?
I shall answer. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means
sí, en la época de
guiding the souls of Natlan.
Renova fue quien creó la soberana de la noche. La soberana de la noche era, ¿no? La reina de la noche o algo así.
Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some special creations. But this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete death. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short window of time, they will miss their chance for good. Then, they will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Y podemos salir vivos.
Sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with.
Vale, y por eso alargó el tema, ¿no? Ahora entiendo. Ahora entiendo.
But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of a Losha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god? Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage.
Vale, pues sí, lo ha hecho porque también quiere reírse de nosotros.
I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done, right?
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to ferry all your souls at once. Revealing entity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance, and there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the 2 lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist being drawn in.
Hiperbórea. Hiperbórea es la civilización de los ángeles. Qué locura.
Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment of the dead, and in this quantity, it was a bomb that could have detonated at any moment. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets, and willingly walk into the snowstorm. Only then, with my guidance, could they finally return to the ley lines. Otherwise, you would not like to know what the consequences would have been.
I vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream? Is that what would have become of her if she—
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals. Souls connect to all things in the world. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls is not my strong suit. That is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority. So I decided it was easier to leave the bomb defusal to you. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. From where I stand, that was killing 2 birds with 1 stone. As both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger, all I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control. And, of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a mortal perspective.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these.
Y todo esto por culpa del límite de los ángeles. Pues indirectamente los ángeles sigue XD. Madre mía, tío, qué chulo esto. 63, 62, 61. ¿Selecciona en orden qué?
Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Dimov walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun.
Dimov es este... No. Estos 2 murieron los primeros. Luego murió esta... y este. Dimov es este. Ah.
No. Let me go over.
¿Quién coño es Dimov? Es este, ¿no? No.
No. Let me.
¿Quién coño es Dimov? No hay ningún Dimov aquí.
No.
Sí que ha muerto.
Let me go. Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Demoff to investigate. During this process, the ruler of death assumed his...
Ah, claro, el Demoff es el de las mantas. Que fue a por mantas y no volvió. Vale. Y Alyosha fue detrás de... Ahora me acuerdo, perdón. Y luego volvió Alyosha, pero en modo Ronova. Eso sí lo sé bien.
During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night. At the time, Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim.
Madre mía, qué tremenda misión, ¿Quién se fue? Se fue esta. Y se fue esta.
The deaths of Kulish and Rampana caused everyone to... Unexplainable phenomena occurred one after another. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm realized...
¡Ah, mierda! Quería leerlo. Uy, le doy sin querer. Espero que no sea importante. Ay. ¿Luego quién se fue?
Let me go over... We thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was a rude awakening for everyone. A lot happened today. Mr. Valeri's death led us to discover the connection between the number of deceased.
Qué locura.
The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself.
Ay, perdón.
No. Let me go. As it happened, Patashka filled the void left by Mitya's return from the ley lines, the girl I thought was child sister Tonya. Vodianitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep, but the requiem she sang, but come to think of it, Patashka was about to walk in, and Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would overflow from the ley lines. That's why she used Alosha's voice to try and persuade her to stay behind. Looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part.
Vale. Por eso no hizo que no saliera. Para no superar el límite de 2 personas. Entendible.
No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the days since, we've experienced many more partings. Now, only Mitya and I remain. And the true culprit behind everything still stands before us. That covers everything. It's all clear now.
Todo empieza ahora, chavales.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The traveler and I are still standing here, safe and sound.
Y dos encima.
The water imp's
Mañana.
song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back. I, meanwhile, need to review my attitude towards the water imp race.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body.
Hasta las niñas de nos odian a nosotros.
Not accept you.
Porque no somos de aquí. Dicen, ¿y este tío? ¿Qué coño es? Fuera. No te conozco.
And your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules, your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul.
O sea, la única manera para que Ronova pudiera matar al Traveler tiene que espachurrarlo, destruir su cuerpo, o sea, cosas muy gore. Van a hacer como al tercer descendido. Ahora que lo pienso. Que tercer descendido, como es un descendido, Ronova no puede matarlo. Así que lo han matado de la forma más gore posible. Cortándolo en trozos. O sea, es una locura. Vamos a luchar.
I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now. Although,
¡Ojo!
This may change if Asmodee remains missing. Or you insist on interfering.
Vale. Vale. Manos arriba. El tema de los descendidos lo lleva Asmodee, porque ella es la soberana del espacio y todo lo que envuelve al espacio de Teyvat y las líneas ley y personas de dentro y personas que vienen de fuera y entran y todo eso es tema Asmodee. Por eso Asmodee nos paró. Ronova no tiene nada que ver aquí porque su trabajo es simplemente la muerte. Pero Asmodee, la soberana del espacio, sí es realmente la responsable de cargarse, de sacarnos o matarnos, o ¿entiendes? Hola, it's Hugo. Qué locura, tío. A menos que Asmodee siga sin aparecer. O sea, si Asmodee no aparece, ahí Ronova sí que va a matar al Traveler. O que el Traveler se meta en los asuntos de aquí. Muy bien, locura. Locura la misión.
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here.
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created by humanity. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasizing that their actions could reclaim something from my grasp. A truly laughable idea.
Cinemático.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned.
Venga.
Not even by the gods.
What? Venga, perros, a dormir. Uy, la mano la ha salvado.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain.
La música.
I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
¡Vamos! $3000 de obra, Vale, Alius, este va a morir. El Mitya. Era un sueño. Ah, ahora sí estamos en el mundo real, ¿no? O sea, antes estábamos en el dominio. Vale. Creo. Qué locura. Creo que Pierrot ha entrado.
This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No
Nada.
questions, please. We're short on time.
¿Pelea? ¿No hablamos? ¿No hablamos? Yo vengo a hablar. Pero bueno, como queráis, Nos ha avisado. Hola.
Pirouette. Witness the snow swan's grace. Come on, keep up. Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Rise! This is order.
Shadow Maiden. Come on, keep up.
Can't run from death.
Se vino.
You have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
A mí tampoco me... No me culpes, Leo. ¿Vosotros quiénes sois?
What are you guys trying to do here?
I'm short fits your skull! Time mission!
Crystalline Adagio. That's it?
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
A spot of tea time entertainment.
No one interferes with a gesture.
Medio millón. ¿Habéis visto? ¿Y esto?
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
A ver, yo tengo a Sandrone. Podría llegar ahí sin problema.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up.
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
No sale dan.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
No os hago daño, no os hago daño. Las botellas ahí de alcohol, de vodka.
Take a break.
Madre mía.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Pick up the pace. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break.
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our way through here.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
No tiene la máscara, ¿eh? O sea, eso es el pasado. Madre mía, que Paimon conoce a Pierro del pasado. Lore de Paimon oficialmente, por fin.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
¿Qué está pasando aquí? ¿Está lloviendo? Ah, no, es como distorsión de algo.
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Together. Pirouette.
Mission!
How tiresome.
Into the wind.
Let's begin.
Take a break.
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, not now. Why is the curse of death striking again already?
Madre mía.
Odette. Is this the afterlife again?
Esta música me suena, tío. Salieron de un sitio. ¿Era Natlan? Ah, es Ochkanatlan cuando viene Ronova.
I need to find a way back to reality.
Es el dominio de Ronova.
Is that Odette's core Ignis?
tío. Qué locura. Qué locura. Un momento, Me pongo cómodo porque tiene pinta que se vienen curvas. Es como en el archipiélago de la manzana dorada, tío. ¿Cómo voy, Madre mía, tío. Qué locura este sitio, tío. Qué locura.
Odette? Odette!
Está mimiendo.
No signs of life. But past experience says that Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found its way back to my body so quickly. But I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. I have to use the time you bought me to get Paimon back.
Madre mía, qué guapo, tío.
Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse of death. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
Buenas. Mierda. Joder, soy sin querer.
Don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs?
La música. Se ha cagado en los pantalones.
Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today.
No, tú no te vas. Tú no te vas. Madre mía, la música. Las voces.
That thing is coming with me.
¿Cómo? Esa cosa. Madre mía, el pie roto, tío, el viejito. Pierrot sabe cosas. ¡Buf! Pierrot sabe cositas.
You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Who says there will be a next time? I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's weird. The gesture and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the ruler of death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided...
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until...
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like, how?
¿Se puede matar la muerte? ¿Puedes matar la muerte? No tiene sentido.
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, after what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the curse of death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could achieve a crucial breakthrough. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse. All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stuja to gather for us, went to waste.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment. and wound up dragging everyone into that. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like when moments of technological progress Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed. Until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The curse of death was triggered just...
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that mean...
Es verdad, tiene el pelo similar a Zurina.
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental but, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits. A point where the truth you're seeking must be...
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes. We were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, but now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like we've truly, as long as Renova's curse of death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any results.
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength repeated only by eliminating Renova first, will it be possible?
She's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right? That's gotta be the scariest power ever! Is it even possible to beat her?
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again?
Es lo que he
Why let us
pensado.
advance our technology to this point?
Muchas gracias, don Lazo Impactero. Eres un duro. Muchas gracias, bro. Cuídate. Pasa buen día. O buena noche.
So, you're saying even the ruler...
Exactly. And I think that's where the...
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and...
No, al fin y al cabo, al orden celestial.
The Fatui wanted...
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heaven, but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the people. What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some...
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't affect any sub...
Bueno, se viene la bomba, yo creo.
Cryostorm!
While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality.
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from Columbina.
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's hurt.
As you know, Project Stuja is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistleton.
O sea que el plan Stufa es más pequeño que el plan Mistiltein.
Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essentially for the advancement of that project. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notrai. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade. Its core objective was to use local resources.
O sea que todo eso es falso para dar así el proyecto Mistiltein.
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the heavenly principles, isn't it?
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait. You must mean that thing over there. Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people.
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the heavenly principles. The heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the heavenly principles themselves. Any attempt to use this power against its creator. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the third descender and the stellar linchpin.
Y el poder abismal también se podría usar contra el orden celestial.
To allow Mistelton to contend with the heavenly principles. You could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stuja, and the new energy experiments. Huh. And it looks like your plan is almost complete. No wonder the ruler of death came after you.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster. Were it not for this, I imagine she would have been delighted to grant you an audience.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui against me.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent Snezhnaya's official stance.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever.
Van a decir que son los trozos del...
Exactly does the Tsaritsa
Bueno, es que ya lo sabemos.
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the heavenly principles. Beyond that, you had best ask the Tsaritsa herself. I am not sure if this information is mine to disclose.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules?
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasies. Why is the Tsaritsa so fixated on this?
In Teyvat today, civilization is nothing but an illusion. Our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, the heavenly principles could choose to negate our existence on a passing whim. And we must not sit back and accept that fate. Only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the heavenly principles, can our civilization truly be said to have taken root. Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed to repeat itself.
Accepting potential destruction
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat difficult for...
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned.
Then the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection. Those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalor as well.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the heavenly principles inflicted upon the gods.
Madre mía.
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the heavenly principles.
Oh, ¿Y esa pregunta? Soy jugador de Genshin, está claro que no tengo. Si no juegas el Genshin, si tuviera. Sí tendría. Uy, no me jodas. Ah.
If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world. And lies. Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your imagination. Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, in this frigid land locked in a ceaseless struggle against the environment, we all believe that standing in solidarity with Paimon
really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger. You gotta believe.
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy developed by the armory is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creations.
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia. But she lacks Celestia's power or authority.
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia.
Buenas, Godeis anime.
I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him.
Pero no entiendo. No entiendo nada. No entiendo absolutamente nada. Ellos, con la misma tecnología para poder bajar trozos de la luna, lo hicieron en Caenria también. Y al querer bajar cosas del espacio, bajaron a Paimon. Pero no que Caenria está bajo el suelo, no tienen cielo ellos. O... no lo sé. Madre mía, estoy liado ahora,
Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago. You're saying Paimon was there, but Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky, being given away as a gift, none of it.
Having lived through the cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever seen paid.
But it's not just her memory from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. No matter how hard she tries to remember. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia? Was she super smart?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could say what kind of being you once were in Celestia. During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start. You know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. I was entirely focused on my struggle against Troptatir the Wise.
Uno de los pecadores.
But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity. And thus, are worthy of protection.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right? Oh, phew! That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this, too. She's barely even processed it.
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised, honestly.
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hide anything from our allies.
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the ruler of death.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have. We must join forces unreservedly with whomever we can. If we are to stand anything...
You're going to challenge the ruler of death? Just for Paimon? But Paimon's own... Thank you! Thank you! Oh, gee!
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy.
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really. Paimon, of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff, but she just had to...
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real? Actually, maybe it's...
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage where Celestia's creations...
Oh. Wow. No wonder Paimon felt so out of sorts recently. Even though...
Esta es la arma para luchar contra el orden celestial. La lanza de Longinus de Evangelion. Madre mía.
Paimon? You're okay.
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better.
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. So I returned the way I came and waited for you here.
It was thanks to you that my soul
¿Aún
found its way
falta,
back to
Lore?
my body
¿O
so
ya no?
quickly. Thank you.
That actually worked? Nice. I just figured I'd try my luck when that ominous...
¿Hay más Lore ahora o no?
Really, you should be
temón, tío.
thinking this thing instead. Anyway, and now that things here are all...
No? Pues me voy.
Director Chuganoth, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuja has been... This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%. Just give the...
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet.
Am I hearing you right? Why? After all the tough times we made it through, now is exactly when we—
I just suddenly don't want to do this anymore. Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelek's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social stability, considering that Lelek did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities.
Claro, ellos no saben que Lelek es Odette porque se olvidaron por lo del teatro.
Lelek will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may— The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives, even with Project Stooge's suspension and our interim operational victory, we must guard against complacent— We act only for the greater glory and solidarity—
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity—
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud, I've never seen the Snezhnaya Gradvecha so lively before.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to
Vale, 15 minutos. Esto es lo de la cinemática de los Fatuis, tío, qué guay.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
¿Puedo cogerlo? Tocar.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
¿Podemos entrar?
Shush.
Uy, cinemática. Y en 2D encima.
I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children...
O sea, Carliquino al final sí que fue a hablar con ella.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly.
Oh, esto fue en
I'll be
Liu.
there. Have them send me an invitation.
Eso fue cuando conocí al...
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Ver a Paimon en la ciudad así normal es raro.
Make Paimon a little nervous at first. Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just... And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just...
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever.
O sea que Paimon estaba mal porque le estaba afectando el poder que estaban farmeando para destruir a Celestia. Y como Paimon también es una creación de Celestia, le afecta también a ella. Y como ella es muy débil en comparación con Ronova, una sombra o la mismísima orden, pues a Paimon casi le iba a matar. Eso tiene sentido.
They've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too. The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting too.
I thought you were in the mood for flying.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dolls.
Matryoshkas.
Which do you like better? All right, boss, we'll take both.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are. Thanks for the...
Paimon will grab this and then...
Uy.
How many layers does this thing have? And what are you left? A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza.
Oficialmente la hermana de Tartaglia es esta.
I know that voice. Of course.
Mira cómo la
If it
tapan.
isn't Paimon and my...
Yeah! The jester knew what was wrong and fixed Paimon right.
Oh, yeah. About that. That would... Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This
Ahora
is my little sister, Tonya.
Ahí está Tonya.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that?
So she's the real Tonya.
Exacto.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show,
Pues menos mal que se ha
she
ido.
got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home. I just figured the traveler...
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about you.
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am. I'll make it up to you somehow.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the... Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because...
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see...
I would say... the best is yet to come.
Huh? What kind of... Hey! Look!
¿Qué? ¡Uy! La música. La música. Descansen. Ya no hay Zarino. Nos hemos terminado la misión de Arconte ya. Llevo todo el día aquí. Llevo 6 horas y media. Qué locura. Dos bolitas y esto de aquí así, largo, no sé. Y son muchos encima. Vale, tengo una idea. Quien entendió, entendió. Me voy ya, chavales. Así que nos vemos. Cuidaros. Chao, chao, chao. Bye, bye, bye. Adiós. Bye, bye, bye. Larga vida la farina.